Hello, I am Afiniki Akanet, author of Life Without Coffee, Choosing Happiness Over Stress. Today's reading is about trying to change people. I'll be reading from page 60 of Life Without Coffee. Talking to certain people and watching the way they choose to live their lives can be frustrating and annoying. Yes, I do get irritated by certain things, especially when I feel that people should know better. As I grow older, I find that it is best to keep my opinion to myself with these kinds of people unless it is asked for. It is more important to maintain a peaceful relationship so that they are able to ask for my opinion when they want it, and I'm able to receive help from them through a good relationship if I need it. A lot of people who have lifestyles I do not agree with probably know everything I was about to tell them anyway, but they still choose to live their lives in a way that seems careless or dangerous to me. The best way to produce a positive change is by being a good example with a non-judgmental attitude. As an interdependent woman, I am aware of the risk of possibly being influenced by my frequent exposure to people with lifestyle choices I do not believe are right. So I try to keep contact to a minimum so that I am not too irritated or influenced negatively. You save yourself a lot of stress when you stop trying to change people, accept them for who they are, and wisely manage your own emotions regarding them. Sometimes, with proper reflection, you may find that they were right anyway, and you were only irritated because you did not really understand a better way of doing things at the time. No one is beyond learning. If we keep our minds open to learning and change, we will always end up better than we started. We cannot control other people's words or actions, but we can certainly control our reactions to them. We can also control how much of it we take. I will not sit and listen to someone insult me daily just because I am able to control myself from punching them. As a grown woman, I will take myself out of the situation in order to keep my peace and sanity. Surely, prolonged periods of internal conflict, trying to resist the urge to give someone a piece of my mind, cannot be good for my stress levels. It's good for us to have self-control. It's good for us to manage our own emotions, but sometimes it's important to manage our exposure to those stressful situations as well. This is where we come back to the point of taking control of situations and intentional living. If you find that something is causing you that much stress, that much difficulty, this is a time to reflect on what you can do about it. Changing people is definitely not something I would recommend because people change when they're ready to change. Yes, when it's our loved ones, it can be very difficult to watch them make decisions and take paths in life that we don't think are the best for them. But the best we can do is to give our advice and give them their space to make their own decisions, because at the end of the day, everybody is responsible for their own actions and will experience the consequences of their own actions themselves. Obviously, it's different when we're talking about our young children, where we're trying to teach them and try and show them the right path to have a good life in future, where we need to teach them discipline, where we need to teach them hard work, where we need to teach them good manners. Yes, we can influence them. But when we're talking about adults, you will reduce your stress levels a lot when you realize that their happiness is not dependent on you. Their actions are not because of anything you are doing. It's their choice and it's their life. I hope that having some time off with the current coronavirus situation will help us to take a moment to just reflect on these things, if there are any situations that are causing us stress, so that we can change our attitude towards the people and the relationships that we have been trying to change. I love to hear from you, so please leave comments. Please send me emails from my website. It's always lovely hearing from readers. Until next time, stay strong, stay connected.